Hey Pat, how are you?
Hey Rob, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for coming by.
No, I appreciate you taking the time. How's business still going crazy?
Yes, still
Yeah.
crazy busy, but hey, better busy than not.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Have you found any time to relax yet? I know you hadn't last time we met.
No, no,
No?
still nothing. But I'm planning, to take a day in a few weeks, and maybe it'll happen then.
Maybe. You definitely deserve it. So I appreciate you meeting with me again today. And today's meeting is going to be the final presentations, right? So
Yeah.
last time we talked that you were, renting equipment from 10 different people and there were some issues there and it was a lot of craziness, right? So
Yeah.
I have brought you a quote on a scissor lift because I know that's a lot of what you rent.
Yeah.
So right now, Herc Rentals, we're renting scissor lifts for $300 a week and $475 a month. Um, I can tell that you're not excited about those numbers.
No, that's high. I mean, that's high, much higher than what I'm used to, honestly.
Okay. Um, so tell me two things, either what you're paying now or where you're comfortable for to be at within those weekly and monthly prices.
Yeah, so I'll share where I'm comfortable, right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking really weekly, maybe around 250 a week, and then on the monthly side, I'd like to be around 395, 400. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
Okay. I can't do those numbers. But here's what I can do. And we'll talk a little bit about why I can do it
Okay.
afterwards. So I can do 275 for the week and 425 for the month.
Still
So it's
high,
about it's
but
still high, right? About
yeah,
$20 more than what you're paying.
yeah,
But a couple of your pain points that you talked about from your other competitors. One was availability. When you called 2 and 3 days in advance, you
right,
weren't always getting the equipment delivered when you needed it in the
yeah,
next 2 or 3 days. Which, if you call Herc Rentals, that will happen. You'll get the equipment when you need it. The other thing that you talked about was serviceability, equipment breaking on the job sites and companies not coming to fix it or
right,
being 3 and 4 days out from being able to
yeah,
come and fix it,
yeah,
which is a huge loss of your time and money because
yeah.
you're still having to pay your guys while they're just sitting there around doing not a
Still
lot,
gotta pay
right?
them.
Yeah, still got to pay your guys, and you still have bills to pay, and
Yep.
now you're going to get delayed on the getting paid from the job. It's the huge ripple effect, right?
Yeah.
So those are two things that right off the bat, Herc Rentals can fix for you. So just from your standpoint, right, you as the owner are only going to have to call one person. That's me for anything that you need, right? Because we're that
Okay.
national company, and we rent everything that you mentioned that you rent: scissor lifts, boom lifts, backhoes, all that stuff. We rent it.
Okay.
So that's one way I'll help you out. The second way, right, is that if you call me on Tuesday and say, "Hey, I need a scissor lift on Thursday," you're going to get that scissor lift on Thursday. It's going to happen because we
Okay.
have the larger fleet and the trucks and the ability to do it. And then if you call me on Wednesday and say, "Hey, the scissor lift isn't working," by Wednesday or by Thursday, you'll have a mechanic out there to fix that scissor lift. And if for some reason that mechanic can't fix that scissor lift, he'll call me and say, "Hey, I can't fix this scissor lift. We need to swap it out." And what that means is that my truck driver brings you another scissor lift, no additional cost. The
Hmm.
mechanic to come to your job site and try and get that scissor lift working is no additional cost.
No cost to
Those
me.
no cost to you. That's on me, right? For not having the machine up and running properly when we brought it to you. So why would
Yeah.
you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
That's not
Agree.
fair. Yeah. So right off the bat, right, those are two ways that my slightly higher prices are going to end up saving you way more money than the additional $20 that you're paying.
Yeah. I mean,
Plus, your office personnel aren't going to have to chase 9 sets of invoices from 9 different vendors, and I'm sure they'll love you a lot more for that too.
yeah, I'll hear about it. I hear about it now, but I mean, yeah, I agree. You guys are a little bit higher, but I like the fact that if I need something, I just call you, not five other guys for five different equipment. Okay. I mean, I
Yep.
really like that one point of contact, and then I don't have to pay anything if something breaks down within reason, and they got to come and look at it.
Correct. If it's a function problem or like a hydraulic line bursting
Yeah.
or a battery dying, those things,
Yeah.
right? Absolutely.
Okay.
We won't charge you for something that should have been caught by our mechanics initially.
Yeah. I mean, I like that, Rob.
Awesome. So moving forward, let's do a couple of things, right? I want to get you set up with an account. So I'll email you the credit application if you can fill that
Okay.
out. It's
Yeah.
super simple. The other thing is, do you have a job upcoming that you need a scissor lift on?
I actually signed a contract 2 days ago. Yeah, I've got a job. I need actually two lifts.
Perfect. So do me a favor. When I email you the credit application and you send it back to me, send me all of the details of the job, when you need the equipment, where it's going. Obviously, you said to who the point of contact is going to be, anything and everything that you can give me to make my driver's job a little bit easier. Go ahead and
Okay.
send that to me. And then everything based off of that information, I'm going to create a reservation, and that reservation goes into our system, and then our office coordinators or our inside sales coordinators plan all of the logistics off of the reservations for that day.
Okay.
So the day before, they're looking at all the reservations for the next day and planning out the trucking. And that helps us keep everything and make sure, right, that we get the
Yeah.
equipment to you when you need it. How's that sound?
Yeah. No, sounds good. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll look forward to, like I said, I'll send you the credit application, fill that out, and then when you send it back to me, give me
Yeah.
all the information of your job upcoming, and we'll get
Yeah.
everything to you. How's that sound,
Okay.
Pat?
Sounds really good. I have your email from when you set up the appointment, so I'll go ahead and send that over. Thanks again, Rob.
Awesome. No, I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to
Yeah.
doing business with you.
Yeah, same here. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks. Have a good day.
All right. You too, Rob. Bye.